What is good, my people? Welcome to my first ever video. Obviously, I've done a few shorts, but this is my first ever actual recorded video. Unfortunately, I can't do live streams at this current moment in time because I need to wait till I get to hit that 50 subs and then I can start bringing out live streams for you guys. But I thought I'll drop a little preview and my thoughts just before the big game on Sunday, which is obviously Arsenal against Man City. I've seen today that there's injuries to John Stones and possibly Carl Walker, which first and foremost just gives me even more belief. I wouldn't say it gives me like, okay, so how I am going into this, yeah, to break it down pretty simply, is like prior to the injuries, I thought we could win. So this is why I kind of, and not even to sound like I'm not trying to sound arrogant or anything like that, but I feel like we've been playing the better football out of us, Liverpool and Man City since the start of the year. So since I'd say about January, February time, I don't think there's been a team that's played better football than Arsenal, to be honest. And you could call me biased, you could call me crazy, but I don't know. I don't see it. A lot of people say that based off the opposition we played is the reason why like our form is so good and stuff, but at the same time you can only play who's in front of you. Like you can't kind of, I don't know, you can't really expect us to beat Man City if we ain't played Man City. You can't expect us to beat like, and during that run as well, you have to also remember that I think it was we had Liverpool in the last 10 games. We've definitely played Liverpool. We played them at the Emirates. We played Newcastle. We played West Ham. A lot of people look down on these teams, but these are, I think West Ham was seventh or something when we played them, and we destroyed them. It was 5-6-0. So we haven't played. We're not talking like 10 games of relegation fodder or something like. We're not talking that kind of level. We're talking decent teams. A lot of them was in the top 10. And then the likes of Liverpool thrown in there as well. Newcastle, who people had a lot of hopes for this season. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm quietly confident about this game. Before the John Stones and Walker injuries, I was confident as it was. And then now, I don't know. I'm low key. I don't want to obviously because so now I'm on this YouTube stuff. So I gotta humble myself a little bit more, I guess. But no, man, it's not really in my DNA, bro. I like to put my chest out. I do think we're gonna win this game, man. I have a feeling it's gonna be close, but I think we'll win. And I think worst case result for us, in my opinion, I reckon we'll get a draw. Worst case, because the thing is, yeah, last season, like we went into this game, right? I wasn't confident, man. Like I was not confident last season going into this game, especially where I think it was Saliba was injured. We went in with Rob Holding. I was just thinking, yeah, this is like we were top of the league, we were flying high, but I was thinking this ain't. I don't know, man. I just didn't have no confidence going into the game. I just knew it was like a case of how many type thing, and we went, and then that's what happened. We lost the game. What was it, 3-1, 4-1? So yeah, this time around it's different, man. This time around we're getting our players back towards the end of the season, as opposed to losing our players. Touch wood, that continues. Um, we're on great form, barring the Porto game in terms of performance, not result, because the result was perfect. It's just the performance side of it wasn't the greatest, but I mean, shit. When it comes to these cup competitions, who cares, right? As long as you go through, that's all that matters. But in terms of a preview for this game, because I haven't got a layout on like things to talk about, and there's no structure, and I'm kind of just doing a video raggo. My thoughts are I do think Arsenal are going to win. I don't think we're favourites, rightly so. I think Man City are favourites, rightly so. Treble winners. Do you know what I mean? They're at home. You still got to respect the fact that it's Man City. Um, yeah, man. Like I don't see why we shouldn't be confident going into this game that we can get a result. And like I said, in my eyes, I can't see anything less than a draw for Arsenal in this game. I can't see anything less than a draw. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being deluded and thinking with my heart, not my head, but you never know because we have also, people need to remember, we have also played City twice this season. I understand one of them was a community shield, and technically, you can say in the 90 minutes, technically it was a draw because we won it on penalties. And the other time we played them, by the way, we kept Haaland to no shot, and he had like a zero point 0.0 xg or something like that. So like we have played City already this season, and we've shown signs that we can keep City at bay type thing. The only thing is this one's a bit more. It's different because number one, they're at home, and I think they got some crazy stats on like I read something up about Rodri not losing a game for like 3 years or something like that. So yeah, that's kind of what plays in their favor is that they're home, and it's gonna be a lot different to when they came to the Emirates in that sense. But like I said, optimistic, man. I'm just looking forward to the game, to be honest. Like over the last over a decade now, I've just been suffering with Arsenal, man, and I've not been enjoying watching games, going to games, and like especially towards the later years of Arsene Wenger. Like, bro, that was pain. That was straight pain. Like it was hurting, bro. So seeing us compete again, and yeah, man, good times. A lot of clubs can't say the same. I know this video is so rego. I'm like smoking and fucking recording off my phone and shit, but it is what it is. No structure, no plan. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. If I had to predict the result, I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1, close game. If I had to predict scorers, it would probably be Gabriel from a set piece or something like that. And then a Saka goal. For them, probably De Bruyne because he always scores against us. Um, yeah, that's probably my heart's prediction. But it is a massive game for us. Like I don't think a lot of people have been saying like you lose this game and you're out, or the winner of this game wins the title. I don't think that's how it's gonna go. I don't think necessarily like you win this game and you win the title. No, but what I do think is, so if Arsenal win at the Etihad, I feel like the boost that will give the players and the fans and everyone involved will be ridiculous. Like I feel like that's almost like one of the kind of hurdles that Arsenal hasn't overcome yet. So they've overcome like playing Liverpool and the whole like Anfield thing. They overcame that. They've taken 4 points off Liverpool this season, and they've taken three off City so far. That's an improvement on last season already. Now, should they get 6 from City and then 4 from Liverpool, I don't see why they can't then look at the rest of their fixtures and say, "Cool, we've beaten." And even I know they're not related, the two competitions, but to beat Man City at the Etihad in crunch time, like towards the back end of the season, that sends a massive message to teams like Bayern Munich who are playing us as well. They got to look at that shit and be like, "Yo, like this team's serious." Do you know what I mean? So I feel like if we lose again, not the end of the world, but the manner that we lose in if we were to lose is very, very important, bro. Like, you cannot go to the Etihad and lose how we lost last year. When we lost last year at the Etihad and it was 4-1 and it was a training match, and like, no, bro. If you lose like that, forget about the title. The title's done. If you lose to, I don't know, like how they lost at the Emirates, kind of deflected goal and it just went in by Martinelli type thing, then that's more acceptable. But I do not think this game decides the title. But I do think it has massive like ramifications for the rest of the season when it comes to the title. Obviously, Liverpool got their game before that, so they're gonna hope that they do their job. I think they're playing against Brighton, and to be honest, I fully expect Liverpool to win that game. So I think they'll be like 2 points clear, and they'll put pressure on obviously Arsenal, Man City. I think the win is more important for City. Not more important, but I feel like, how can I word it? Like, I feel like if City don't win, it's more damaging to them than if we don't win type thing, if it makes sense. Like, obviously we, like, us winning is just is important as well, but for City it's like, I feel like they can't lose this, man. Like, they can't lose. Like, City cannot, I feel like they can't afford to lose. I feel like if City lose, I think they're leaving themselves way too much to do, considering the momentum they would have given to not just Arsenal, by the way, because they got Liverpool as well. So you've got three teams battling it out. Now they're not just trying to chase one like last season where they were just chasing us. So yeah, should be good, man. Looking forward to it. Can't lie. Apologize again that I couldn't bring you the best quality content and more structure and stuff like that, but these are just my little thoughts on the game and stuff. Looking forward to it, and yeah, man, bring it on, bro. Like, bring it on, bro. Bring on City, bring on Bayern Munich, bring on all these teams, man. If we get past, like a lot of people are saying in the Champions League, because I haven't spoke about that, we got Bayern Munich, and then if we get past that, we got Real Madrid and City. Like, oh my god, would I rather got I don't know, Dortmund or what? Like, to be honest, bro, these are the situations that you want to be in as a fan, as a club. Like, this is what we wanted, bro. This is what we wanted for how many years now, to compete, to be there, like in them conversations, bro, with Bayern Munich. And that's the whole reason we left Highbury, was because they promised us that we were going into the Emirates to compete with these teams. So let's see it then. Let's compete. When we play Bayern Munich, let's compete. Let's not have another 10-2. Do you know what I mean? Let's actually compete, bro. That's what this football shit's about, bro. We don't want to just be there like fucking lingering around 6th and 7th. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? You don't want that shit. We've had enough of that shit, bro. So these are the times that we need to rise, bro. And this is a young group of players, you need to remember. So all of this stuff is an experience for them. So even if they don't get me wrong, I don't expect them to win a double. Like, even if they don't win anything, bro, like, this is a learning experience. Every single thing that these players go through, including last season, will benefit them in the long run. Because I'm a believer of, you don't fail, you learn. And that's in life, like in everything, not just football. Like, you don't fail. There's no such thing as failure, bro. Like, as long as you push them the distance. If we lose out on the title by a point or two, and then we go out in the, I don't know, semi-final or quarter-final or whatever of the Champions League or final, and lose out by a goal, like some wonder goal or something, like, bro, they will learn from that. Like, there's nothing to be. So that's why I've never understood people who don't want to. They complain about these kind of like fixtures and the fixture list and all this shit. Like, bring it on, bro. I'm down for all that shit. I want all the smoke. But yeah, man, just a little quick video. Nothing too major, nothing too long. I will be improving my level of content in terms of like video quality, and obviously I'll try and have edits and a proper camera and structure and shit like that in the future. But as of right now, this is obviously gonna have to make do, because I just wanted to start my channel and kind of like, yeah, just get it up and running, and then in the future maybe I'll look back at this video and be like, yo, what the fuck was this, like this first video that I recorded so raggo, like. But we'll see. Anyways, my people, in a bit, appreciate every single one of you. And if you do check this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And drop your comments as well, man. Let me know what your thoughts are for the game as well if you're seeing this video. Bless up, my people.